Welcome back, guys, and thank you so much for keeping it the buzz. This is that segment of the show where we get to introduce you really cool people from the entertainment industry. Today we are having an amazing poet who is also a jack of all trades. Hi, Patrick.
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm good. How long have you been in the poetry industry?
So far, I can say roughly 4 years.
4 years now?
Yeah, 4 years.
What motivated you to get into this?
Basically, my life story and the desire to make an impact in someone's soul out there. Those are part of the things that kept me going and motivated me actually to be in the poetry industry and to speak for them. Yeah.
As I was introducing you, I just called you a jack of all trades. And I guess my listener or my viewer was wondering, mbona anaitwa jack of all trades? So explain some of the things that you do.
Aside from being a poet, I'm basically a law student at Kenyatta University School of Law Parkland campus. I am a motivational speaker, and I am partly a model.
Oh.
It's only that I have actually hung my boots, and the runway may miss me for quite some time. And I don't know. I think those are just part of the things or the person that Vince is.
And among all these things that you've just mentioned, which is your favorite?
Poetry, basically.
Why?
To me, poetry, it's just a remedy to all my problems. I find solace in poetry. I find comfort. I just feel like it's what I was meant to do. So it's just my thing, and I thank God for the gift. And I didn't know basically that I could write. It's only that a matter of discovering yourself, and you'll find what you're good at.
In the country, how are people receiving poetry according to you?
Basically, I will say the people out there tend to view poetry maybe as only as a form of entertainment. But to me, I will basically tell them that poetry is more than entertainment, that there are lots of lessons learned in art, basically in written art, and they shouldn't just view poetry as a form of entertainment, but they should view it as a way of learning some things that they didn't know about, and as a way of appreciating what nature has to bring in form of writings. Yeah.
And what inspires you to write down your poetry?
Just like I said, my life story, my life has been through maybe ups and downs, and things have happened a lot, and that has motivated me to write. And the people I tend to interact with as well, they tell me about their life stories, and I tend to listen to them and try to craft something that will speak for them. And like I told you, the desire to make an impact in someone's soul out there. Basically, most of us have life stories, but we fear, how will we put this now into writing, at least for the world to know what I'm feeling inside. So basically, when I write one or more piece and someone will say, he's speaking for me. So at least the only thing I can do is to share his work for more people to read that and to understand. At least, even if we admire on our problems, there is someone out there who can write for us.
Do you ever have someone come to you and say, you know what, I want you to write me a poem on this subject?
Poetry is a career just like medicine, just like law, and I think it also deserves some form of appreciation. Yeah, because when someone is doing something for free, it will be now used to others. So people have that perception, this guy doesn't charge anything, he does his things for free. These things may bring food on the table for some people. People have families to support. So through art, they can be able to at least earn some income to support themselves and pay their bills. and so on and so forth. But I am also a saint in one way or another. If you're a friend, I could just write one for you for free. Yeah, that depends. But I charge.
All right. How many poems have you written so far?
Roughly 300 poems. Some are actually unaccounted for. Like the cameraman may want me to just write some piece for him and he needs it that moment. So I will just take my phone and type and send it to him. I may not account for that piece, but it needs to be accounted for. So if I were to put all the pieces together, then they will surpass 400. Yeah.
I'm eager to know, can you remember the very first poem you ever wrote?
It was titled Discrepancy of Love. I was only playing with words and I was a Form 2 student then.
Now I get. You had a crush on someone.
Something just kept burning in me that just write something at least to, for the world to hear what you want to say. But I was not serious about it, but I had to put it down. And basically my friends would joke about it and tell me, okay, so this needs to be put in a letter and sent to a given girls' school. And I'm like, no, this is just my own way of doing things.
A quick one. How old are you?
I'm turning 22 on 29th of May. Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink? Anything consumable, but I don't know, maybe fruit juice.
If you were an animal, what animal would you be and why?
I would like to be an eagle because the resilience portrayed by an eagle is quite something else. When an eagle actually is nearing its last days, it has to undergo some kind of painful process. So just like in my poetry career, I've undergone some painful process, but I've been on toes. I've been trying to make amends here and there. I've been trying to just keep pushing.
Tell me 3 things that are in your bucket list.
I want to take poetry to another level. I want the world to feel the intensity of words that they are actually listening to or reading from either in books or on social media. At least maybe someday those words may tend to change their lives, because it's evident some are just oppressed, depressed and stressed out there, so all they need is just some comforting words. So in terms of taking poetry to another level, that's what I would like the world to do, and the world to appreciate poets. They should consider poets as other professionals, that poets are also entitled to paying their bills based on what they'll have to receive when you are attending their shows or events. That thing. We are not of a lesser profession. All professions are just the same. It's only a matter of knowing how you'll have to maneuver. So the second thing, I would like to make souls happy. Yeah, I would like to make souls happy, and probably my book, through publishing my book, I want my book to be able to reach all corners of this globe. At least to be, one day you'll have to read in the newspapers that the best seller, this book is the best seller. So now that's me. So that's what I would wish for. And I know God will grant me that. The third thing, I would like to try to integrate poetry and other professions, maybe with music and so on and so forth. So try to do that fusion, because maybe in the music industry, I don't know, they sing, yes, but poets, we don't sing. We just do something rhythmically and in terms of the spoken form. So basically, I will try to fuse poetry and music, or even instrumentals, either with violins, guitars, and so on and so forth. So try to bring different professions or different careers, different entertainment careers with poetry, and when we merge, the world can change.
Okay, how about sasa utupatie mistari 2, 3, 4, 5?
Okay, so the Gifted Pen presents a 3-word phrase Kenyan story, Rise Above Tribe. Every sentence needs a full stop, but we are jailed for life. Reason, tribalism. We are serving sentences in our own prisons. We are convicts, prisoners in our self-made and built asylums. Let me connect the dots to come up with a complete pattern, a clear picture of you, a portrait, a painting hung on your walls but painted with different colors, hate, spite, despise of your fellow human being, an initiative introduced, Nyumba Kumi, but you don't follow the 10 commandments, keeping watch of your neighbor, but you can't guard him inside you. 254, but some have no code of conduct. 2 + 5, it gives 7. A whole week you go without talking to an opposite tribe. 2 + 5 + 4, 11 it gives. 1 month you add, it's Christmas. You pretend to dine together as one. Hypocrisy, which way to go? I come for an interview, but the looks from the secretary undresses me. I walk naked in fear. Her eyes swing like a pendulum, sideways, up and down. You are not the right person for this. Her teary eyes seem to speak volumes of words. Her black skirt seems to mark the darkest hour of my life. It's as if she's bearing my burden, but broader shoulders she doesn't have. How will she carry it? She has gone through my document, my ID, information detected. She has unveiled my identity. Not of a choice, I'm not from a tribe. I lose the job. My last name begins with an O. When pain persists in the hospital, emergencies calling upon, sirens switched off to revere predicament. An O positive or negative blood group is needed. I have the blood type, but since the patient belongs to the tribe that denied me a job opportunity, I can't give it out. Life is lost. Where did we go wrong?
Woohoo! This is how we appreciate poets, right? Yeah, zinasikika. Thank you so much. A powerful one that one is. It's awesome.